Hi, welcome to my live blog. Bienvenue à mon blog. Welcome to my live blog. Sadi Dashkanu, James Brown, Satsadi Akal. Namaste, Namaskar. Salam Alaikum, Shalom. What little I know of different languages and greeting people in different cultures. So, today, aujourd'hui, I will talk about the subject of upgrade. Aujourd'hui, je vais parler des débuts, le sujet de, de, du mot upgrade en anglais. Because I'm on this topic, parce que je suis sur le topic. I'm getting better in speaking and translating back and forth from English to French, which is a good sign. So, anyways, upgrade. Bethel Church really needs to upgrade their computers. I'm very pleased that the office administrator has got her upgrade that she desperately needed. But there's other computers in the church that are in desperate need of upgrading, and the podcast computer is one of them. I've been really complaining about that over the last broadcast that I talked about video podcasts, and I'm really anxious about it because, like I've said before, we have insufficient RAM right now to run Wirecast and Audacity at the same time, and that is quite bothersome to me, because every time I try to run Wirecast and Audacity at the same time, it's the RAM just freezes right up, just like it crashes, because then the whole Wirecast screen freezes. Like this morning, I had to use Control Alt Delete twice and reboot the computer because I couldn't close Wirecast because the podcast computer only has 3 gigs of RAM. I need at least 6 to 8 gigs of RAM. Just for the programs that I have running on it. It's one of those things where it's a necessity and not a luxury anymore. Because if we're going to go into video podcasting and live web stream, it's like we need the memory. There's no doubt about it. We need more memory. We need more hard drive space. We need more graphics RAM. It's like we have to have it. in order to broadcast professional quality videos and make our own uh, video clips and everything else. And we need the digital video cameras. It's like it's not a luxury. It's like we need this equipment in order to do what we do every Sunday morning. Otherwise, if that podcast computer breaks down, we have no way of editing the podcast unless I use the Lightroom computer downstairs, which has Windows XP. The podcast computer has Windows 7. There's other computers in the church that use Windows XP, but I won't reveal those those details at this time because it's really none of anyone's business right now. So, but the majority of the computers either use Windows 7 or Windows XP, and in my opinion, we need to upgrade to Windows 8. It's one of those things where Windows 7 is just far too inadequate for today's world, and today's computers nowadays they're built for Windows 8, and failing that, if we don't get Windows 8 computers, we're going to have to get the MacBook computers, which means I have to learn Mac OS 10X. Let me backtrack here. Which means I have to learn Mac OS X 10.8 Mountain Lion, which has the right click menu, which is fine with me. I can adapt to it just fine. I go to London Drugs almost every day and practice with their computers and I'm getting to learn more about shortcuts such as Command L, which is the same as Control L for opening URLs in Safari web browser, and Command O for opening files, and Command C for copy, Command X for cut, and Command V for paste, which is pretty much similar to Control X, Control C, and Control V, and Control O. And also Command A, which is the same as Control A for select all. So I can pretty much adapt to the Mac environment, but as of right now, I'm getting to the point where I'm exceptionally frustrated that we haven't gotten to the place where we have enough money to actually do the upgrades that we absolutely have to do. It's not an option anymore. We have to do this, Bethel Church. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but we gotta do this. I can't stress that or emphasize it enough. So, and I hate to have to sound off on my live blog like this, but somebody's got to sound the trumpet somehow and get the word out that Bethel Church needs your help, financially and otherwise. If we're going to get these video cameras and video podcasts and video clips and the computers that we need to run this broadcast center properly and efficiently, it's like we need people to step up to the plate and don't donate money. Like I said before, I've done my part in the past, and right now I don't have money for car insurance right now, and I'm desperately in need of work. I'm in the process of renewing my security license right now, and that's one of the setbacks I'm facing right now. And also the car insurance, which I just mentioned. It's getting to the point where if I don't get some work pretty soon, I'm going to be really struggling because I can't drive right now because of this car insurance issue. And because of my bankruptcy, I can't get out of Plan 12 for 7 years. So unless someone can help me out with $1,000 for a year's worth of car insurance, I can't get around except for using my transit bus yearly bus pass, which comes in handy, but still it's gotten to the point where I'm getting desperate now. It's and I'm pretty sure baby Lisa feels bad and she has compassion for me and stuff like that. And and maybe if there was a way she could help, she would, type thing. But I don't want to lay a guilt trip on her if I don't have to. But I'm pretty sure she feels guilty that she wishes she could help me out and stuff, but she's got a busy life right now, and she's raising two beautiful daughters, and I'm sorry their marriage didn't work out. I know what being a child of divorce is like. I'm very fortunate that I was 17 years old when my parents divorced after 21 years of marriage. My brother was only 8 years old at the time, so we were almost grown up. So we could cope with it much better than most people. But it's not easy because my mom has to be the dad and the mom at the same time. It's not easy. Only with me, with daddy's heart, it's like I felt like I had to step into the role of father with my brother, and that caused a bit of strife. But I hope my brother John respects me for what I tried to do to help the family and stuff. And I did wish a happy birthday to you, John, on your Facebook page. I hope that Baby Lisa sent you a birthday wish somehow. I did give her a heads up on it, so through private messaging on Facebook. So I hope I hope you got that birthday wish, and that's good. So I haven't been on here for a while, so this is and so it's been cooler the last few days, which is good. The heat was just exorbitant, man. I couldn't believe it. I'm surprised I didn't go into another heat stroke like I did on the Tuesday, July 2nd, 2013. Boy, it took me out for 3 days. But anyway, I survived. So everyone else will survive too. And and hopefully everyone will be praying for me and Baby Lisa, you're always in my prayers, always. So I send you my love through this live blog, and I hope that you will get the opportunity to come to Canada someday, and you and I meet in person. And my heart really longs for you. My heart just gets to the point where it says, I need you. I need you lots. And I would like to thank you for giving me that love through supernatural means. It really means a lot to me that you can actually do that. I really appreciate it. Oh, that brings up a very important point. During the month of August, in the buildings at Scott Sunrise, all the decks and the stairs will be re, redone. So basically, what's going to happen is uh, after the BC Day long weekend, from 7 in the morning Pacific time to 7 at night, the construction company will be working on the steps and the balconies and that. So thankfully I will be able to come back to my unit to sleep, which is very important. But I will have to go to Unity House or do whatever I need to do for those days. So that's going to be a bit of an inconvenience, but it has to be done because it's a safety hazard. Because when I go up the stairs, I hear the creaking sound, and I'm thinking someone's going to fall through those stairs yet, if they haven't done so already. So it's one of those things that it has to be done. We had a meeting last Monday about this with my fellow tenants to discuss what will be going on, and every question that was able to be answered was answered to the best of the property manager's skill and knowledge. So that is good. So we're upgrading our buildings at Scala Sunrise, and we need to upgrade those computers at Bethel Church. And Pastor Darwin and the board better get on the bandwagon and start getting to work on that, because I'm gonna hold you to the fire. And I'm gonna bug the blazes and the socks off you until it gets done. uh, and they know I will, for sure. Until then, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say thank you for watching my live blog, and I'll see you later. Merci pour regarder à mon blog, et à bientôt. And Daliwal Satsadiakal Namaste Namaskar Salam Alaikum Shalom.